Welcome back to day 21 of the art unit. Alrighty. So today we're doing a couple things today. We are going to do our shoes practice for today, but we're also going to be drawing and printing. So I'll show you guys how that's going to work in a second, but that's our two main things we're going to do today. First off is an announcement for what next week is going to look like. So, next week is going to be our background week. Okay, we finished our face week. Now today is our finished body week. So it's our last day of this week, and then tomorrow we're going to get into our background week. So we're going to be practicing what the perfect background is, meaning colors, take a look at backgrounds in a book, practice with colors on paper, drawing a background practice, painting a background practice, and then a 28th project/materials. So that's what that week is going to consist of. I don't know what each day is going to look like quite yet. I have to decide that by today. So I decide, what's this day gonna look like? What's this day gonna look like? So for today, I'm kind of like matching out what tomorrow is going to look like. I don't know what we're gonna do for practicing the perfect background yet. I don't know if it's gonna be like we're gonna be watching some videos. I don't know yet. When I put together this calendar, I figured that all out, but now I forgot what I'm gonna do for that day. So I have to figure that out. And then second announcement, this week is going to be a lot tougher than this week. You might have noticed, the first 3 weeks of this art unit was pretty easy. Yeah, it was the first 3 weeks. They were easy. This week, and then 4 days into the next week, we are wrapping up our art unit. So we've got the background left, we got the project left, and then that's it. That's it for this year. So we are wrapping this up. So this last week is going to be difficult. Let me tell you why. So after I publish this video, I will be setting up kind of like a Canvas board for all the participants to join in. And next week, if you are participating in this, again, no one is forced to participate in this. If you are, though, there's going to be quizzes, okay? And then at the end of the unit, there's going to be a test, okay? So probably after the project will be the test, or before the project. I don't know. So I'll have all that info probably like in a few days or tomorrow at best. But there are going to be some quizzes based off kind of what we did with the fates and the notes and, all of that, the character development, the background and stuff. So quizzes on that. Some quizzes on the book, okay? So we might have a few quizzes during that week, not every day of the week, but a few days of the week. And then a test. I don't know when, and I also don't know how many questions the quizzes will be. I also don't know how many questions the test will be. Because I'm new to setting up the Canvas course. I have a student account, but I also just made a personal account today. And I don't know how to make a quiz or test yet. So stay tuned for that, okay? And let's get started now on the materials you'll need for today. So you'll need your book, and I'll tell you how this is going to work in a second. So you'll need your book, your face and body notes will definitely be helpful for today. A pencil, a pen for the labeling part, black marker, gray marker, red marker, and a pencil marker. So with all that, let's switch to the document camera and let's do this. Alrighty. Okay, so label your paper person drawing with a huge square. I'll give you guys a second to do that. basically how this is going to work is I'm going to do the face. Okay, I'm going to be doing probably this face right here as it looks a little bit better. Although, since we're based on the graphic novel, I will do this face right here. And then I'll be doing the body. And then we're gonna stop at the legs because today we're doing shoe practice, so I can't go farther than the legs because we need to do our shoe practice for today, which is really short. We do end up seeing a picture of Anne's shoes, I believe. I just need to find out where, and if I can't find something, um I will just draw some shoes. Um, so originally I was going to have this be your first test of the unit. But instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do it together, but you'll have to keep up with me because I'm not gonna be at the same pace you guys are gonna be. I'm gonna be at my own pace. So try to keep up with me if you can. If not, that's fine. You can pause the video. It's fine. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start. You don't need your pen, you just need your to label that. A modification for today, I don't really have one for you guys. So, because this is a difficult activity to kind of modify. So, if you want, you can just practice like a couple face features from here, a couple of these, and then like a couple of these. Of course, do the body and like a couple of these. If you don't want to do the full drawing, that's fine. This is your modification because I haven't really thought of one. All right, so we're gonna start with the face. And remember, try to keep up with me. My face drawn here. My pace will be really, really fast with all this. Okay. And remember, we are stopping at the legs. So remember that. Okay. Alrighty, and I may be terrible with this, but we're gonna go for it. Alright. We are doing this face. Anne Frank graphic novel adaptation. This is what they drew in the graphic novel. I'm not sure why compared to this. I'm not sure, but it's whatever. Okay, try to keep up with me. If you're a slower drawer, that's fine. Just pause the video. Just know my pace will be much faster. Okay, so we're gonna draw the face. And I might not fit it all in this box. That's fine. I will extend it if needed for the bottom. And don't judge my face, please. Very bad, but whatever. It's practice today.
Sucks.
Bro, I have one eye looking straight and one eye looking down. It's not gonna be perfect today. Just giving her hair like a black kind of color to it since her hair is black and her eyebrows are like brownish, blackish. Can't really tell. I mean, you can a little bit. We're all done with the face. If you are still on the face, totally fine. Okay, I'm on a different pace. Remember, keep up with me. I'm on the body now. So now we are practicing the torso. And we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna play around with this right now. as I don't really know how nudeing's gonna work. And then we'll have both arms going down. If you're ahead, feel free to wait or skip ahead in the video, that's fine. Do that. Kind of bad. What can I say? I can't really do hands that well. And we are doing red for the clothing. Throughout the book, she does wear different color clothing, but we're doing what she kind of wore on the cover since we're kind of focusing on that. But I did hands down to kind of practice those. So I will practice what we want to practice for this unit. So just giving you guys that heads up. I'm gonna do her mouth, her skin color. And then her nose, her skin color. And this is gonna be pretty hard to paint, so I don't know if we're gonna be painting or not. This is already kind of hard. Cause this is not but. All right, take a second if you're not where I am to catch up. Look for some camps real quick. Seeing like a brown skirt or like skirts. Yeah. All right, moving on to the pants. And these are basically going to be, oh wait, no, we'll do some lights after. Already. First. Oh, I forgot to do some. Didn't forget to do the arms. Arms are kind of inside the clothing, so you can't really see the arms, but they're there. Same with how ears are tucked in by the hair. But since she's wearing a skirt here, a little early, the color that her skirt is. It's and then her legs are kind of like an oval shape. I don't know how to do those. Those are gonna be like the puppets. Those do like oh. All right, we will be practicing feet and then we'll be drawing some shoes right over them. So we. But we're gonna be drawing some shoes. Alright, so it's time for the shoe practice. And for like brown shoes is what I'm seeing. Mostly in this book, sometimes different color shoes, but I'm mostly seeing brown here. So if you're not here yet, don't worry, that's fine. But again, I'm not at the same pace, I'm going a bit faster. Or if you're ahead of me, then I'm going slower. So we're just gonna do some shoes right over this, and that's going to be our practice for today. And that is it for today. And that took most of our paper. Good thing we have a back with us. Blood through it. And I have to clean up my desk. Yeah. Blood through, so we'll try to use some of the paper if we can for next week, which to start tomorrow. All right, so that is it for today. I'm gonna give you guys a set to catch up while I put my materials away. Alrighty, so that is it for today. Uh, if yours doesn't look like mine, that is okay. It's all okay. It's everything is perfect. Mine is definitely not perfect. Doesn't look identical to Anne Frank at all. But again, this is still rough sketch. We are going to be painting it. I have to put my paints to use anyways. So I haven't since last year, but I don't know how we're gonna paint this. So if we can't paint a character, we will definitely be painting a background as part of the project, since we need to have some projects in here. We definitely need to have wings and so. But it's all gonna be so I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Turn on notifications to let us know when you from me, and comment down below what yours turned out to be. All right, that was most of our paper. Oh yeah, and we are also going to label our paper real quick because I think this might be our notes for this part of the unit, since Ledger we can't really use it anymore. And the background is kind of needs. So let's label this paper really quick as body, or that was our last. Body structure notes. So if you have that, you're all good to go. And like I said, comment down below what your guys' looks like. Mine is always the best, but we're practicing. This was a major practice for today. We got through it. Tomorrow it's gonna be a lot. And then right after I publish this, probably I'll go lay down, and then tomorrow when I'm not busy after my bike ride, I will figure out how to get that Canvas course going. And then, like, I don't know if you can send a link to it. I don't know how Canvas courses work. I don't think it's an invite thing, but I'll try my best. If Canvas doesn't work, I'll come up with a new, like, sort of website. I don't have to sign up for. We can, all go there. All the participants can go there. And basically, if the Canvas course works or the website, basically what we'll be using that for is to one, publish all our notes that we did for the unit, and that will be like probably after the background unit, we do that. Because we'll have some background notes, some watercolor paper, so have some watercolor paper on you if you don't get some. So we'll be tweeting those in after the background week. And it's also going to be used to do some quizzes, do a test, and for the project as well. So that will be interesting. If I have any more updates or announcements, I'll keep you guys posted through the community posts. And I will see y'all, tomorrow, I believe. If I'm not busy, like after I come back from my bike ride, if I'm not tired. If I am tired, if I do miss tomorrow, I will make up what we missed, as always. But most likely not just tomorrow. Alright, if I have anything else to say, I will say it in the community post. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow.